Caught you with the thumbnail, didn't I? Anyway, people were swarming in YouTube to make the Suicide Squad review, and so did I. So I decided to use my study time to make this particular video in one day. Don't do that, by the way. I'm a bad example. By the way, if you haven't watched the Suicide Squad 2021, please watch it first because I want to talk about the movie. So please watch it first and come back. Don't worry, I'll wait. Ratcatcher 2 is so beautiful. Oh, you're back so early. Okay, moving on. In 2016, I was a big Marvel fan. When I heard about Suicide Squad movie coming out, I didn't give a shit about that movie, even though people were talking about it at school and I felt left out. But turns out, it was crap. I never watched the movie, by the way. I watched a movie review and they convinced me that it sucked. And then I watched the Snyder Cut. That was a fun movie. Then there was an announcement that The Suicide Squad, which is a soft reboot that I didn't give a crap about until I saw this name. I mean, how could you not watch a movie directed by this guy? It's James Gunn. But then I watched the movie. It was good, but it's not that perfect. Okay, now before you storm the comment section, please hear me out. Disclaimer, I'm not hating on this movie, and I don't think that Marvel is perfect and make perfect movies. Of course, it has its own pros and cons, and just like this movie, it has its own ups and downs. The comedy elements are perfectly executed. It made me burst out laughing. And if you're not laughing, you're a monster. The intro of the movie was a brilliant act. Its purpose was to tell you how bloody it will get, and of course, to satisfy psychopaths. But still, there's a bit teeny tiny discontent in my thoughts about the movie. I feel like the relationship between Bloodsport and Ratcatcher 2 feels a bit rushed in the bus scene. And the climax scene was awesome but not that awesome. I don't make any sense at all right now, please bear with me. At the climax of the movie, the Suicide Squad decided to help them to go home and let Starro do bad stuff. It was such an engaging moment, especially for Bloodsport. It was his change of heart to do what's right with his abilities. It sets us this impossible objective, a ginormous problem to overcome, like literally. And I was genuinely enjoying the movie, wondering what will they do next. Maybe I'm discontent in how they defeated Starro with rats? And she cries for some reason? Is she crying because there's many rats? I would be crying too, to be honest, but... Or maybe she was crying because the rat's purpose now is to save the world? Or her purpose was to save the world? Or she missed her dad? Please elaborate. Look, all I'm saying is that Ratcatcher 2 is a very unique, profound character with a tragic background. They didn't really show what happened to his dad, Ratcatcher 1. I don't know what happened to his dad. I think having an additional scene where she grieved about her dad would improve her arc to an extent, because I think it would just show how much she loves him rather than having her straight up saying that she loves him. Just put a flashback scene before she woke up from a bad dream or something. I think it would fit in smoothly. But I know they wouldn't add the flashback scene even if someone pitched about it, because by adding the flashback, audience would be more focused on Ratcatcher 2, because it would scrape off the idea for the audience to focus on all the team members equally rather than just one. So yeah, all I'm saying is Ratcatcher 2 needs her own solo movie. I would like to introduce the show don't tell technique. The show don't tell is a technique to give the audience the information they need in order to understand what's happening in the story by avoiding description. I think it is more powerful to show rather than having her forcefully tell her side of the story in the bus. I also love that they put these scenes about Kingshark even though it doesn't have any relation to his story arc nor the plot. Like, it's just there. Hi, future me here. I just realized that Kingshark's arc is literally having him not eating his friends, because in this scene he made new friends and they tried to eat him. That probably changes his view about friends. I also loved Polka Dot Man because of how weird he is and he cares about others, but maybe James Gunn killed him off because he is overpowered. And I noticed a bit that there is a similar song in the movie from a short animation in a heartbeat. I may be wrong, but I don't know. Overall, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think it would have been a much better movie to showcase Ratcatcher's backstory. It's not that I simp for or anything. Also, Rick Flag was too hot to die. There is so much to talk about the movie, but if it weren't for the people who are rushing to upload the Suicide Squad review videos, I had to upload one too. Don't forget to subscribe because by subscribing you replenish my energy to make 100 videos a day, but not really, but you get the idea. Remembering the useless math video? If you haven't watched it, be sure to watch it. I promise you that the video contains pure uselessness about math. you can click it right here. So I said that if the video got 1 like, I will make a physics video, and turns out somebody liked it. If you're the one who liked it, I love you. I'm in the progress of making it, but sometimes my body is just so lazy to edit it because my laptop is always at the verge of exploding. So make sure you subscribe because it motivates me to be patient with this dumb laptop. And again, this was an adequate movie. I don't know, maybe kids will like it.